In this video, we'll be taking a look at all today's NBA matchups, and I'll break them all down with free winning picks so you can bet smarter and win bigger. But first, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get our picks the second they drop, because when the lines move, the early birds cash in. And if you want the full winning sport picks experience, head over to wspicks.com and check out our VIP packages, or grab a free consultation with one of our professional sports consultants for the sharpest edge you'll find anywhere. That's where the real plays live. We are your bookmaker's worst nightmare. These are the games we're hammering, the ones the books can't afford you to bet. This is Winning Sport Picks. The free picks are about to drop, and they're coming in hot. We start with Milwaukee against Boston, and this is a classic number where perception is doing most of the heavy lifting. Boston laying double digits at home is a line the public is comfortable clicking without thinking, but the market data tells a different story. This spread is inflated, and it's sitting in a range where backdoor variance matters late. Milwaukee has consistently stayed competitive in these spots, even when the scoreboard narrative says otherwise. We're taking Milwaukee plus 14 here. On the total, the pace projection and late game efficiency lean slightly upward, so we're pairing that with over 216. Next up is Orlando versus San Antonio. This is a tight efficiency matchup masked by a mid-range spread, and the market is telling you San Antonio is still being priced conservatively at home. Orlando has struggled in spots where they're forced to play half-court late, and that's exactly what this number is built around. We're laying the short number and taking San Antonio -6 on the total. Both teams profile better defensively than the raw numbers suggest, and the value is on the under. We're going under 225.5. Now we've got Utah against Toronto. This is one of those games where the favorite is being taxed heavily because of brand and home court bias. Utah catching double digits is a number that doesn't hold up when you break down how often games in this range actually land. This is a keep it close profile all night. We're taking Utah plus 11.5 on the total. The market is a little too optimistic about scoring consistency, so we're leaning under 233. Next is Sacramento versus Washington. Sacramento is in a spot where the number hasn't fully adjusted to recent efficiency, and Washington continues to be overvalued when catching points at home. The spread is short enough that we don't need margin, just control. We're taking Sacramento -2 on the total. This is a matchup where transition opportunities push the number higher than people expect, so we're going over 229. Then we move to Brooklyn against Detroit. This is a big number, and historically, this is where the value shows up on the dog. Detroit can win the game and still fail to separate, and Brooklyn has consistently covered large spreads by simply staying attached into the fourth. We're taking Brooklyn plus 13.5 on the total. The pace projection is muted and late scoring drops off, so we're taking under 214. Now listen to me, those are the free picks, but the one game I am unloading on tonight, the game that's going to crush your bookie's soul, that's the VIP play of the day at wspicks.com. This is the nuke, the hammer, the max bet, the one play I've circled, the game that will bury your bookmaker 6 feet under. When it hits, and it will, your bookie is going to need a doctor, a lawyer, and maybe even a priest. If you want to ride with me on the biggest bet of the day, get to wspicks.com right now. Now let's recap everything we're on tonight. We're taking Milwaukee plus 14 and over 216, San Antonio -6 and under 225.5, Utah plus 11.5 and under 233, Sacramento -2 and over 229, and Brooklyn plus 13.5 with under 214. This is Winning Sport Picks, where we don't just bet, we bury bookmakers. Smash that subscribe button, drop your favorite plays in the comments, and hammer that like button like you're hammering your bookie into the dirt. We're cashing, we're dominating, and tonight we're dancing on the grave of your bookmaker. Let's go!